Hello everyone, my name is Kid Lee and welcome to a Star Wars The Old Republic news update. Keith, the new producer for Star Wars The Old Republic, has released some information today regarding Game Update 5.2.2 and exactly what is going to be in that update, or at least some of the items that are going to be in that update. Kicking this off, he did say that their current plan is to release 5.2.2 in about mid-June. And along with that, the Nar Shaddaa Nightlife event will return with both old and some awesome new rewards, according to Keith. So that's pretty cool. If I'm remembering correctly, and I could be wrong on this, but I believe they didn't do this last year, but they did the year before, so they actually skipped a year, because I vaguely recall a lot of people asking, oh, where's the nightlife event this year, and they just ended up not doing it for whatever reason. So I'm sure a lot of people will be happy that it's going to be back, and it's going to be interesting to see what the new rewards are for that one. Next up, they're adding a new character perk that will allow you to increase your piloting speed to 120 and 130%. Now, I've got to tell you, I'm actually not happy about this one, and I already had a Twitter rant for anybody who wants to actually check that out. And I've been thinking, do I even want to discuss this? Do I want to do a separate video on it? I think what I'll say is this. When it comes to the character speed in these MMOs, you can actually get to a point where you are going too fast. WildStar actually has this issue, and I did a video on this, and there were some people who really disagreed with me. But in WildStar, they've cranked up not only the default running speed, but the default mount speed so fast, it's ridiculous. And I personally think, with the current ranks that we have in SWTOR right now, it's as fast as it needs to be. Especially when you roll in the new galactic map that we have where you can teleport all over the place. You instantly get all the speeder locations on a planet and the quick travel points. Come on, how much faster do we really need to go? Okay, that's end of rant right there, end of rant. Switching over to companions, and this one I do like, for the record. Companions will now gain influence through the crew skill missions. I think that is an awesome idea. They should have put that in a long time ago. Next up, and this was actually something that got left out of 5.2. They must have had to do some tweaks on it, but what they're going to do is they're actually going to put a vendor on the fleet where you will be able to get a full set of Tier 1 gear. So basically that Tier 1 set you're currently getting out of the command crates, you're going to be able to buy that with command tokens. And Keith has actually come out and said that right now it's right at about 800 or a little less command tokens will get you that full set of gear. And with all of the other gear vendors, you're going to be able to choose exactly whatever set you want, DPS, tank, heal, or whatever. So that's pretty cool. And finally, this is probably going to be a big shocker to people. They are looking at making some changes to Galactic Starfighter. I know, right? Crazy? What is this, like 3 years ago? Galactic Starfighter changes. What they're looking to do is to make a variety of changes aimed at reducing the cost, increasing the rewards, and offering all players a gunship and a bomber as a standard ship. So you'll actually be able to choose from all of them when you're looking at that hangar interface. So they're just trying to make Galactic Starfighter, I guess, a little bit easier to play so people can actually level up quicker and maybe have a better time doing it. It's going to be really interesting to see if they, now that I guess Keith is kind of in charge, I think everything's on the table. Everything is on the table now that Keith's in charge. We don't know what is going to happen here in the next several months. It's going to be an interesting time. It really is. Yeah, crazy. Galactic Starfighter changes. Who knew? But yeah, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Keith is actually working on a full roadmap for the rest of the year. when that comes out, I will let you know everything that is in that roadmap. And you might remember that this was something they actually did like a year or two ago, and then they just quit doing it. So it's something that he wants to, get back into to really give people an idea of, okay, here's what we are doing in this game for the next 12 months or 6 months or whatever it is he decides to give us. So I'm really happy that they're actually going to start doing the producer's roadmap once again. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That'll go ahead and do it for this video. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Thank you all so much for watching. And with that being said, everybody keep playing and have fun.